Hello, everyone, and welcome to Texan DIYer. So this is kind of a debut, sort of, very unofficial, very, no background, organic, whatever you'd like to call it. So to start off with, I created my channel because I have been very passionate practically all my life for manufactured homes and the manufactured housing industry. Uh, to give you a short and brief background, I grew up in a uh, double wide manufactured home built in 1984. It was beautiful. It was a home. So, nothing you will ever hear on my channel will be called a trailer house. I really don't care for mobile home, but there is some synonymous, you know, character with manufactured homes and mobile homes. So, for the sake of the fact, I usually call them single wide, double wides, triple wides, because that's kind of what they are as far as the construction manner of what they, how they're built. Um, and so, with that being said, yes, I was raised in a almost 1,900 square foot um, double wide. It was a 28 by 70 and 28 by 66 technically, because you do have to acquire or you have to resonate that 4 feet for the tongue, and they do take that into consideration with the size. But the legal size was a 28 by 66, and it was a 4 bedroom, 2 bath home. The bedrooms were huge. My childhood bedroom was huge. It was like the size of a master. In fact, it was the same size as the master bedroom in my mother's home, uh, and same size as her master bedroom. Um, the other 2 bedrooms, one was a very adequate size, and the other one was very small. It was the design of the house. And if you ask me, in passing here, as we continue further through the uh, points that I'm going to be making in my debut here, is I do feel, and I've even put a Reddit forum out there about the character of manufactured homes, especially the 80s and 90s. While they had very distinctive character or caricature, character, um, you don't see what you did back then, especially in the 80s. 80s specifically, I'm gonna mention there. Um, like you do in today's manufactured homes that you can go onto the sales centers and pick or design. They don't have as many features and character features. Maybe I should say that as what you used to have. I mean, I grew up in a home with a caddy corner raised hearth fireplace. It was beautiful. Had just so much character. There was wet bars that were built into these homes, and um, I mean, they had all kinds of. We're talking about back in the day where wood paneling was huge, in the 70s and 80s. And don't get me wrong, my childhood home had plenty of that. And they loved their carpet, especially in bathrooms. I will never understand that. I personally, in this house right here, it's a 2000. I bought a home built by Clayton Homes. It was built in 2004, brand new. And I bought it from a friend, very cheap as a fixer upper. It's a 32 by 72, so it's about 2,300 square feet. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, with an office, dedicated office off the side of the master bedroom here. That's fucking humongous. Um, the character in this house, while this was built in the, you might as well say, mid 2000s, is there's still some character in this home. Don't get me wrong. By all means, there's some character, and I love it. I loved how this is not an open concept home. Most of the homes you're going to see, if not practically all of them, on the brand new lots these days are going to be open concept or open floor plan homes. And I personally, I'm tired of them. I've worked in this industry year upon years, and I'm sorry, guys, but it's wore itself out. And if you like it, hey, that's your thing. By all means, manufactured homes could be a great way to the American dream for you. I feel like manufactured homes are a perfect, uh, it's just a perfect pathway to the American dream, to be honest with you. And so, with that being said, getting slightly off, I am ADHD, so I'll go in 17 different directions. But basically, as a debut, I want to just introduce myself. You know, of course, I grew up in one. I've worked in the industry. I've worked with the between insurance, finance, sales. Um, I've done a lot of DIY work on uh, manufactured homes, specifically my mother's, obviously. Also, she sold my childhood home, which I was the real estate agent for that home, and I was able to knock big time the idealism and the stigmatism that manufactured homes depreciate. I am here to tell you that they do not. Now, under certain circumstances, of course, any house is going to depreciate, but if taken care of, and even with needing work, depending on the market dictates everything, as we all know. But she bought her home for $28,800 in 1989. She bought it as a repo, and so it was a few years old when she bought it, and she got a fantastic deal for back in that day, as I've been told many times in my life. So I know the story well. But uh, in 2022, I was able to sell her home for $99,800. Now, you tell me if that's not appreciation, I don't really know what is. And I'm no Mark Ramsey, where he talks down upon these types of housing and this type of construction of homes, where you're basically stupid if you buy one. I'm here to tell you, and I will debunk every notion that is incorrect to the utmost capacity. Now, with that being said, because I can get very passionate very quickly, of course, you will see, and you're going to go on this journey with me. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe and like, and also hit that bell. That way, whenever I create new exciting journeys, because I have a lot of work to do on this home. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of updating, a lot of it needs a new roof. There's a lot of work, trust me. And I will take you on that journey. But first off, I want to see if there's anybody out there. I would like for you to put in the comments, please, if you're interested in taking a journey with somebody that has limited credit, because I was divorced. If you want to ruin your credit, trust me, get a fucking divorce. You'll get it. And no, I'm not censored. So if you're offended by bad language, I am not the channel for you. Um, Now, do I use it, obnoxiously? No, but that's neither here nor there. But if you want a real person in a real house doing real things, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And leave me a comment. If there's something that you want to know about me, my house, or the industry in general, if I don't know it, I know how to find out about it. And there's so much to learn about the manufactured home or the manufactured housing industry. It's incredible. It's amazing. And I am so passionate because I've built a house before. I am not prejudiced, okay? I have built a house before. It was a $205,000 home. Me and my ex husband built from the ground up. Literally signed papers. They built the house. It was a 1,540 square foot home. I think that equates to about 100, if I'm not mistaken. Done the math. $149 a square foot. And this house I basically have bought for not even pennies on the dollar, and it's a 2,300 square foot house. It depends on what your motives are, of course. But I don't want a 30-year mortgage. You'll never hear that come out of my mouth. I think that's that. I don't think that's the American dream for to have a mortgage for 30 years. Now, if you know you're going to be in a house forever, you love your home, and you're comfortable having a $1,800 a month mortgage for 30 years, sure. Okay, you do you. Me, I'm sorry, but I've got other priorities. I want maybe a nice vehicle. I want a nice truck. Okay, I want the American dream where I want acreage. That costs money. And I'm in central eastern Texas. I'm originally from Deep East Texas, so if y'all hear my accent, well, that's where it comes from. Deep East Texas, from Nacogdoches, Texas, by the way. So, just a little intro there. I will start my channel off with this video. But please comment, give me questions, give me things you'd like to find out, things that you're curious about. I would be happy to make videos and show you. Let's go on a journey together. If you already have a manufactured home, by the way, congratulations on that. You made a wise decision, I think, in my own personal opinion. And if you don't, if you're considering them, okay, ask me questions. I'm fine. I've worked in this industry. I can get those answers for you. I am licensed in the state of Texas for manufactured housing sales. So while I'm not affiliated with any uh, dealership, so to speak, I really hate that term, but because it sounds like a car. Even though you do buy these homes officially personal property, which that's a whole nother subject between personal property and real property. We'll get into that. They can be something that turns your life into the true American dream that we all want. And instead of paying $205,000 for a 1,500 square foot brick house and having 8.5 acres for an undisclosed amount that I can't for at the moment, for a 2,300 square foot house built 20 years ago that needs some fixing up, you do that math. It's very simple math, just with that simple amount of the information I gave you. So you decide. And as far as the quality is concerned, as far as the financing, the insurance, the configuration, there's a lot of different categories we can go in there, and I will. I would love to address those individually, video by video. But first, I want to see if anybody's interested. If so, great. Let me know in the comments, and I would be happy to give. I would like to commit to maybe weekly, bi-weekly updates on information, even taking you through the journey with me fixing up my home. And I can give you more information about that. But I look forward to building a rapport with everybody. I'm really excited about this. I have had a lot of support through um, a lot of the mobile home, manufactured home forums, even some of the groups on Facebook, even MH MH Living magazine. I don't know if you've heard if you have heard of it, but if you have, it's a prevalent magazine, and they also have a group on Facebook, and a lot of them are very interested on being able to go on a journey and see a lot of the inside data, a lot of the inside perks, and just a full 360 around what is all about this manufactured home industry, what is all about these types of homes. Well, we're going to go through all of that. Everybody, thank you very much. Again, if you haven't, and I implore you to, and I hope you will, so hit subscribe, hit that bell, like, please, and I will be coming out with the second debut. We'll do a intro here. Let's call this our intro, and we'll do an outro for the second video. Till then, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to sharing all the experience and the journey with you in days to come. Everybody, Be safe.